my sweet and loving future husband, Josh. All the countdowns have led us to today, Sunday, August 22nd, 2021, the day I get to marry you and we become one. I love you so much and can't wait to walk down the aisle and take your hand. Joshua, you make the colors of life brighter and more beautiful. Nobody on this earth knows me as well as you know me. You even know me better than I know myself sometimes. We are an unstoppable team, and God is so on our side. My one and only, my first, my last, my forever. See you in the garden. Love, your Soph. That's awesome.
Okay. To the one whom my soul loves, I have longed and waited eagerly for this day for many years. To be finally married to you, one flesh together, forever feels surreal to me, but I am so excited nonetheless. With me, you have navigated challenges and pleasant surprises. You have encouraged me and uplifted me when I needed it, and joked with me when I needed a laugh. You have challenged me when I needed a challenge, and comforted me when I needed support. I am overjoyed to be able to do all these things and more with you in an even deeper, meaningful, intimate, and permanent way after today. As I look towards our future, I remain optimistic because I will be married to such an amazing, loving, selfless, caring, fun, beautiful wife.
Thank you. Aww.
Joshua and Sophia, over the last few years, I've seen your relationship grow and blossom and deepen, and it's really a joy to be here on this day and to know you've found in each other the person that you can't live without. And that's what brings you here to this day. And marriage is God's gift to meet that special need that each of you have for companionship.
Sophia, Helena, Adelaide, Connie, I've longed for many years to marry you, and I am rejoicing to be able to stand here before God and all our friends and family and pledge myself to you today. As Christ loved the church and gave himself up for it, I too promise to put your needs and well-being above my own. I vow to sacrificially serve you at all times, and I will do this with a grateful and cheerful heart. Sophia, my heart, mind, and body are yours. I commit all of myself to you until the day I die. Where you go, I will go. I love you so much.
Joshie, God has knit us together, a beautiful story of love and devotion from the tender age of 15. You have taught me so much, Josh, how to love unconditionally, forgive wholeheartedly, and when emotional and life crises hit and I thought the only option was to run, you taught me and showed me how to stay, and I know that no matter what, you will always stay. It's my vow to you today as I become your wife to show you the same love and sacrifice as Jesus showed us to the best of my abilities as long as we both shall live. I love you more than words can express.
It is my privilege and joy to reintroduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Joshua and Sophia Guinness.
I knew when Sophia started dating Josh, we were all so nosy and excited to know who he was. Who's this new guy? Who's the guy from school? And before we got to know him and all the questions we asked before we met him and along the way, knowing how special he was to you, that we would all feel the same about him when we met him. Truth be told, that was true. and we never question any of it. Josh always takes care of Sophia, and I know she's in good hands, and I know as the years keep going, I can't wait for you two to spend the rest of your lives together. May the spark you two share never dim and only grow and ignite to be the best versions of yourselves for each other. I am so happy that you've found the loves of your lives, husband and wife forever. Wishing you both a holy marriage, healthy lives with peace and abundance, and the happiest, greatest love you two could ever imagine.
I've been beyond blessed in my life to be surrounded by such healthy marriages modeled by both sets of grandparents, my parents, and then the both of you in your relationship. You've shown me what it's like to love someone unconditionally and accept them for all that they are. You encourage each other, sacrifice for each other, listen to each other's needs, and give each other a lot of love. When I look at the both of you, I see a relationship with Christ at the center. I know you'll have such a beautiful and long-lasting marriage. I'm so excited to create many more memories with the both of you in the years to follow. I love you both so much, and I'm excited for what your future holds.
Said, hi, Josh. It's funny how time flies when you're...
So one of my earliest memories of Josh was when I was in grade 1 and grade 2. And I let Josh think of the games because he's really smart. And on this particular night, Josh invented this ingenious game where essentially we would stand on a couch when we were younger and climb up. And when we weren't looking, we just push each other off. No harm, no foul on that one. Except I broke my arm that night. Yeah, so thanks, Josh, for that one. That's one of my earliest memories.
My thought process was, there's a new boy in our living room, and it's not my dad, uncles, or Matthew Lancaster, so this must be intense. As he was seated, he politely introduced himself while holding his little cup of orange juice. Later, I would learn that while I was out here thinking I killed introduction, Josh was thinking, do not drop the cup of orange juice. And thank God you didn't, because honestly, if you spilled that on the Persian carpet, I doubt any of us would be here today.
Brooklyn can sit on a lap.
There. No, we're good. We're good.
Okay, here's cards.
You say how you want to hit me?
Yeah, I will. I'll pretend I didn't hear it.
What?
What?
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Everybody laugh!
Nikki, you're so funny too.
We're 3 singles.
Josh and Sophia stay there. Crimson out, please.
It's always Josh and Sophia.